equally beloved as a player and as a coach. I mean, it's got to take more than winning. So what is it that these two franchises that you've been a part of have in common?
Oh, wow. It's a great question. I think really strong ownership is a key to any professional sports team and success. And obviously you have to have not just a star player, but a superstar person, player, human being. Michael Jordan obviously was the guy for the Bulls, Steph Curry for the Warriors. You have to be lucky enough to have someone like those two to kind of be the front man and the best player and the leader and all of that. And so I've been lucky to be part of two different teams with players like that.
Steve, is 20.
That they actually did this around your schedule too.
It's very flattering. It's really amazing. I would have hated to have missed this. So the fact that the Bulls did it around our game is very flattering, and I'm thrilled that it happened this way.
Does 25, 30 years seem to have flown by here?
It goes by quickly. I remember when I was playing with the Bulls, and some of the older guys would be paraded out onto the floor, and we'd go, "Look at those old guys." And now I'm that old guy, so that's how life goes. But it's wonderful to be back.
Thanks, Steve.
We could go a lot of different directions on Bulls TV, but we're going to ask Steve Kerr one simple question, because everyone's talking about 72-10 and about that year and about you and whatnot. So when you reflect on that season, what do you think of?
I'm so glad you didn't ask me who was better between the Warriors and the Bulls, because that's what I was expecting. When I think about 96 and 72-10, I think of training camp, and someone in the media predicted it, and I burst out laughing. I said, nobody can ever win 70 games. And then all of a sudden we bolted out of the gate, and it was like, oh wait, maybe they're right, and they were. That season was magical. It's just like we just steamrolled everybody, and it was so much fun, and I don't know. I'm just so lucky to be a part of it.
Oh my God, Toni Kukoc.
You?
One of my favorite people on the planet. Wow.
Thank you. Amazing to say that.
Hang on, Toni.
No, Toni, go ahead.
It's Toni's turn. I'm gonna have you.
Toni, it's your turn.
No.
He's really black. He's from the black side of Croatia. Just thought I'd let you know he's on the black side of Croatia.
Just great to be here with our team, and so great of the Bulls to put it together, and I was very flattered that they put it together around our game so that I could be here, and we had a wonderful night. Not only at the gala, but afterwards, connecting with the team. A lot of stories, a lot of fun. So it's just a great night. Obviously, you don't win that many games without being really good, but there's a momentum that you capture that's indescribable. You just feel like you're going to win every single night, and you're kind of just flying through the season. It doesn't seem like you have the usual dog days or the inevitable bad games. I think each team might have suffered one or two bad losses, which is almost inconceivable. So both seasons felt like perfect storms, really.
When was the last time you guys were all together like that? Not since?
Not since, and yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of these guys over the years personally because of just being in the NBA and running into guys. But in terms of everybody getting together, it's probably been since a few days after the 98 finals, when the team broke up and we knew it, and we all got together one night back then and smoked cigars and drank a few cocktails and told stories, and that was 1998. It's been a while.
How many of you got together that night? Was it
that night?
Yeah.
If not everybody, virtually everybody. And last night was obviously not everyone, but a large portion of the team. Same thing that Phil did every year. I mean, it didn't mean that the results were always the same, but everything lined up that year, personnel-wise, motivationally, So sometimes the pieces are lined up, sometimes they're not, but you know, what Phil did year after year was set expectations, set a standard, and then drove a culture of inclusivity, of inspiration, of beauty, of it was a feeling that you just couldn't wait to come to the gym every day because you knew you were part of something special, and that was Phil's genius.
Did you do any picking of Phil's brain last night about kind of this moment in your tenure as the Warriors coach?
It wasn't a pointed, you know, what should I do, but every time I'm with Phil, every time we communicate, I draw wisdom from him. You know, he's amazing. Just talking last night, we're telling various stories and, you know, random stories, and he says, yeah, we lost him to Milwaukee the next night, you know, and it's like 28 years ago, right? Like, tell a story about, hey, the guys got together and this happened or that happened. He's like, yeah, I should have made a different call. That, you know, he just has this photographic memory, and he's got so much wisdom. And so just talking with him, you know, you get these pearls of wisdom, and I always sort of mark things down and remember things, and those things have been very helpful for me in my coaching career, for sure.
Good evening, Bulls fans. I'm honored to be here as we celebrate the inaugural class of the Bulls Ring of Honor. We have some of your favorite changemakers, champions, and icons here tonight as we recognize and celebrate past players, coaches, front office staff, all who made outstanding contributions and helped define this organization throughout its history. Without further ado, it's my privilege to introduce the inaugural class of the Bulls Ring of Honor. Represented by his grandson, JJ, the original Bull, number 4, Jerry Krause. Not with us tonight, he was a 7-time All-Star, including 4 selections over his 6 seasons in Chicago, Basketball Hall of Famer, number 25, CHI-GSW. He was a 6-time NBA champion. Bulls to 6 championships.
congratulate all the other recipients. I am so bummed that I can't be here tonight, but I don't want that to stop the fun that you guys are actually having. Believe me, I am very grateful, very honored to the fans. You guys have supported me ever since I stepped foot in Chicago. I think we made an impression to change what Chicago represents in terms of champions. I'm telling you, after the Raptors, I want you to always remember where we were and where we are. We're always going to be champions. So, thank you to the fans as well as, once again, I want to thank Jerry Krause and Mike Rice for doing this and congratulate the other recipients. And I'm bummed I can't be there, but I will always be a Chicago.